and they have no
Gotcha.
clue how online marketing is really working.
Yeah.
So if you just a PPC campaign and you give them leads for 100, 200, 300 euro per lead, they will print cash.
Learn, connect, and grow with the affiliate mastermind show.
Welcome everyone to a new episode of the Affiliate Mastermind. Today I have a special guest with me, another special guest. It's Daniel Dirks, founder and CEO of the email automation tool Quentin, and also former affiliate. Welcome, Daniel.
Hi, Jonathan. A small correction here. I'm not the CEO, so I'm just the CMO, but I'm the founder or a co-founder of Quentin. Thank you.
Yes, and for anyone who doesn't know what Quentin is or Quentin does, want to explain it very briefly?
Quentin is a CRM with a strong focus on marketing automation and email, and we aim to become the Zapier of marketing automation.
That's a very interesting angle, the Zapier of marketing automation.
Yes.
Interesting. I'm very interested in exploring this a little bit further now, but maybe we can start at the beginning, because you came from the affiliate industry yourself, if I'm correct. You were an affiliate.
My first internet projects were, of course, affiliate projects. I started in 2005, and nowadays it's unimaginable, but I bought clicks from Google for 1 cent or 2 cent per click. And I promoted CPL programs where I got 50 cent of affiliate commission and I made some money. So it's unbelievable KPIs, but in this time, traffic was very cheap, leads were very cheap. It was a different ball game. But were one of the first ideas I had, buying traffic and send this traffic through an affiliate link on an affiliate offer. So this was my first ideas I had, and actually also the first euros came from that strategy. But there was a little bit of change when I started doing lead generation also, and added also own products to the product portfolio I offered. So even in the second step, when I had my own product and I start building a list, even then affiliate marketing brought in the most of the money. So having a product can also be like having a lead generation tool for affiliate marketing. Say it this
So
way.
you pretty much had a product for your front end where everyone who bought it, you automatically had their email address as well.
Yes, and also most of the time I tried to have an option where the people can opt in for free. And
Mhm.
then I sold the product. My first projects were niche ebook projects, and I sold this ebooks for 27 euro. And it's similar to dollar, if you don't
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
how how it's calculated. But yeah, collecting the email first and then promoting it via email. And also one of the key strategies were that I opened an affiliate program for other affiliates. So I did the first time affiliate marketing as a vendor, actually. And this combination of email marketing and affiliate marketing as a vendor really was a game changer and made a much more sustainable business at the end of the day.
Yeah. So you also had affiliates promoting your ebooks.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's amazing.
I had my first 1,000 euro day. Actually, it was an accident. It was a surprise. Yeah,
Yeah.
I did no active affiliate recruitment or something like this. So I just had the link to my affiliate program on the sales page of my product. And one time I was wondering when orders came in, and what happened? One affiliate with some reach registered, and he sent out some emails. So this was
Nice.
the beginning that I understood. Oh, it makes also sense to be a vendor.
Absolutely. Do you know who that affiliate was?
Oh, I really have to think. It. Uh, I worked with him few years to. I forgot his name. Sadly, I forgot his name.
Okay,
But
no
he's not
problem.
active in our
Yeah,
community anymore. So,
gotcha.
but one of the first really big affiliates. I was the first guy in Germany who made um, a Jeff Walker video launch.
Mhm.
And at this launch, for example, Heiko Häusler attended. And this was, I think, at this time, the biggest launch ever happened in the German speaking market. And to call it on numbers, 15K. So,
15K
but
was the biggest launch in the German-speaking market back then. Yeah,
2007, something like this. So
nice.
for me, making this much money in 1 week,
Of course.
very interesting.
It still is. It still is. I mean, we get so used to all these big numbers, especially in
Yes.
affiliate marketing, online marketing in general, or e-commerce even, that yeah, 15K can sound small, but come on, it's really
Yeah,
like
if you're
how
doing it the first time, it's a game changer. So first time I saw some
yeah,
serious money coming out of it.
yeah,
So very interesting moment.
100%. And these Jeff Walker launches, you did them, you became quite famous for them, if I remember that right. And you also helped other people launching products like that, correct?
Uh, Actually, still doing it.
Oh, wow,
So,
really?
yeah, at this moment, we are launching event tickets
Yeah.
from an online business summit.
Hmm.
We are doing together with some German marketers like Ralf Schmitz, Susanna and Jacob Hager, and Ernst Kramary. So it's a joint venture. And
Hmm.
we're doing a video launch in this moment. Actually, 2 videos, content too much, but it's still working. If you're listening and you don't know what it is, the easy way to explain it, you are planning a series of 4 videos most of the time. You
Hmm.
have 2 content videos just to get the awareness of a certain niche. Then you tease your offer, you're teasering your offer. Then you're doing the third video is an FAQ video.
Hmm.
So where you explain, actually, this is a sales letter.
Hmm.
And the fourth video is just buy now until it's too late. So, and this series of emails, when you have a real deadline at the
Hmm.
end
Hmm.
with a strong offer, it still makes
Yeah.
sense today.
Are those sequences private, so only for the email list you have, or is it something that is public?
It's public. It's public, and depends on how you are doing it. You can even send lots of paid traffic to these to the content videos before, and of course to the sales letter or to the final pitch at the end. So
That,
it goes very good hand in hand. If you're doing a launch and with affiliates and
mhm.
you're running PPC campaign in parallel, it really makes sense.
Yeah, super interesting. I remember Jeff Walker launches. I also read his book back in the day. I found it really interesting. I think he even called it the sideways sales letter because usually it
He had so many. He
spins to
sold
it.
the same
Yeah,
product over and over again, and one time it was a webinar, and but the initial idea was a 4-step video publicly open. You can do a lot of variants. For
yeah,
example, you can do a squeeze page in front of every video. So when you promote it, they have to opt in
yeah.
to really come to the videos. But at the end of the day, you are hoping that many people see many videos before you make the offer. And if you have a real specific date and many people are sending to the same time, it has some
Yeah,
effects.
a momentum,
Yes.
really. And it's also like it's very interesting because in online marketing, we tend to seek for new trends or new methods and new strategies all the time, like a magic pill. But now you say that you're still doing these launches and they still work. So it means like people don't change every year, really. Like human nature changes like never.
No, if, for example, webinars will work in
Hmm.
100 years,
Yeah.
for sure. So, and so a video launch is working. You have to do it good. You
Hmm.
have to have some reach. Technically speaking, you even can do it on your own list. You can do some
Hmm.
lead generation and do it with a deadline funnel system where
Hmm.
you make a real deadline for the people who registered actually. But it has the effect is hugely different if the people get 20 emails
Hmm.
at the same time for
Yeah.
one offer. So
But
there's
from different
much
people
more
or
hype
from the same?
from different affiliates, but
Okay.
for the same offer.
Yeah.
So yeah,
A
this
lot
is
of
where
buzz. Yeah.
yes.
So I imagine that each video is a stepping stone to warming up the audience to later buy something, because it's very rare that someone visits a landing page for the first time and then buys something for 1, 2, 3, 4 thousand euros or dollars. So
And this is the whole idea.
yeah.
Actually, the concept of the multi-step video launch is to get awareness, to
Mhm.
build trust,
Yeah.
and then make an irresistible offer. This is the whole concept, actually.
So what would you say are the biggest mistakes people do when they try to do it?
Um, lack of preparation. So many people are planning a launch and they start inviting affiliates before they have even the product and the landing page ready, for example. This is
Okay.
one of the biggest mistakes. And sometimes they underestimate the work you have to do to orchestrate such a video launch. If you
Hmm.
want to make it to a success, it's actually a sales task. You have to reach out to bigger affiliates to convince them to attend at the launch.
Hmm.
And then it's some deal making. They
Hmm.
want to have something back in form
Hmm.
of email reach too. So
Hmm.
it's give and take. Affiliate
Gotcha.
marketing in on the little bit higher level, it's give and take.
Yeah, I mean it's give and take in any type of business, anyways, because yeah. So I imagine that's a lot of work for a very short amount of time because you have a real starting point and everyone has to be there when it starts and also stop when it's over. Yeah, maybe would you say it's a good strategy for beginners to use?
No, I don't think. Yeah, it depends. So if you really want to do it good, you
Hmm.
really have to spend some time. You have
Hmm.
making such affiliate launch, it just costs money. For example, if you would ask me to help you to do such an affiliate launch, it costs me minimum 1 week of work to
Hmm.
even help you to do most of the things.
Yeah, just as a consultant, even, yeah.
Yes, yes. So it's some, you have to know what you are doing. You have to know how to find your long list. So actually, you have to make a good research. What affiliates are interesting for you? Do they have a list?
Yeah.
Are they selling active products which are similar or matching the same audience? Actually, sometimes they are
Hmm.
overlapping work. We spent, and you got also some packages from us.
Yes.
We spent a lot of money in the invitation process. So we have actually two long lists. So I have one big list of, let's say, 400 contacts. I try to convince them to be an affiliate for 15 years. So this is the same list. I just added contacts. Actually, I should add some more. Then from this longer list, I really look, okay, who do I invite now and who do I invite how? So for example, if I see a good chance that this person is an active affiliate in the next launch, we are sending out packages. Depends. Sometimes it costs 100 euros, sometimes it costs 50 euro. But just if you send out a package, it gets in the hand, it has it's a different experience. And the numbers are talking for it. So we are sending out, let's say, 80 packages, and this belongs at the end of the day to a conversion rate of 25%. When it's working out bad, 20%. So
Of people who then are promoting actively.
yes,
Okay,
when I
pretty
reach
good.
out to 80, let's say, closer affiliates or affiliates where I see a big chance. So sometimes it's just to acquire them, sometimes it's to reacquire them. But when I send out 80 packages, for sure 20 affiliates will be attend at this launch. And then you have a bunch of smaller affiliates. So when I do these launches, I try to make them also every time interesting for the small affiliates. But because when I started, I called it the second league. Yeah, you are not starting in the first league, and sometimes it can be a pain in the ass to talk with the with a bigger person. They make things complicated, so really complicated sometimes. So better play in the second league, have some good friends there where you
Yeah,
can count off, and this is much better. So we are running this affiliate program. We have affiliates like Ralf Schmitz who bought us hundreds and hundreds of clients, and I'm happy for a small affiliate too who is bringing us one client per month.
yeah.
Very happy about this. So if you are listening and you want to promote an email marketing software, we have an affiliate program.
Yes, you do. Actually, I got my first paycheck from your affiliate program too, just this month. So
Cool, nice, nice.
pretty cool. And obviously for everyone, that it's a dream come true to have, for example, for a CPA affiliate or CPL, where you get paid only once for the lead. With when promoting a software like yours, you get every month. As long as the client stays there and pays their bills, you get also every month a commission for that. So that's pretty cool.
It has pros and cons. So sometimes you have to invest a little bit. Yeah. So it's not that you are getting your cash immediately back, but when you bring good clients, they stay really, really, really a long time,
Yeah,
and the clients have growing accounts. So
exactly.
if these clients are successful, you will earn more and more. And
Yeah.
if you really look what are your earnings per click, then I think we have global. It's more than $5 per click. Our
On
affiliate.
a lifetime value.
Not even on a situation. What happens at this moment? So it's
Gotcha.
on lifetime,
It's even more, yeah.
it will be much higher than this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really cool. So, which brings me to the question now. You've been an affiliate yourself, or you're still affiliate for some people, I
Yes.
think, and or maybe also, and you're having affiliates promoting your tools. And I was lucky to get one of your promotional packages for your last launch. It was coffee beans with with your logo on it, and it was funny because every day when I made my coffee, I had your coffee bag in my hand. So it was also good on everyday reminder to promote your software. So that's a cool marketing hack there.
And I hope it was good coffee, right?
It was good coffee too, yes.
I got really addicted. I was not
Yeah,
this fine coffee guy.
yeah.
But it's around the corner here.
Okay.
It's a very small shop. The owner is doing the beans by themselves in
Hmm.
40 kilo batches. So
Nice.
he's really putting handcraft in it. And I got addicted. I pay now far too much for coffee the last month. So he made a good deal selling us a big package. And also I'm not now a good client from him. Yeah.
Yeah, well, win-win. You get a good
Yes.
coffee and he gets the good pills. Are you doing the email for him as well?
No,
No.
no. But actually, this is when I see this kind of what is it? Coffee shop.
Hmm.
Let's say it's a coffee shop. You can drink some coffee and you can buy high quality coffee actually.
Hmm.
And it's a very small coffee shop. When I see what he is doing, he has a very nice product. So
Hmm.
it's no question. When you buy it, you will find one brand which you will like. So it's no
He
question.
has multiple ones.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And when I see his business model and what he is actually able to do, if he would change it to a subscription model where he is
Mm.
dreaming of 1.5 years, he has a whole different value of his own business. So if he would change his offer to sell package by package, just making a subscription out of it, and even a not so strong subscription. So if you don't need a coffee, just skip 1 month or something like this.
Ah,
It's not
okay.
forcing you in the repurchase. I think he will make much more money than he is doing now.
Yeah.
So it's a big chance. Um, I 2 days ago I talked with my brother about the different worlds we are living in. So my brother was the CEO of Leica Geosystems in Germany, so a company, a subsidiary of Leica in Germany with more than 200 employees. And at the end of the day, many problems are similar. They have to do marketing. They have
Hmm.
to find leads. They use some different sources like outbound too.
Hmm.
And I think when it comes to affiliate marketing, there is a chance that most of the affiliates don't see. Chance number one, with a point of view of an affiliate, you are looking for affiliate offers and you are trying to find good offers. And actually, you will never have a unique offer. Well, you can make some
Like
workarounds, give your
private
own
deals and
bonuses and this kind of things.
uh,
But this is not scalable and it's still a red ocean business. When it comes to using your marketing skills, what affiliates most of the time really have, and
hmm.
they would use it for a whole different set of products. For example, for industrial services,
Hmm.
for um, wholesale of technical goods, for example. So they are selling screws. So
Hmm.
really boring products. Maybe doing a lead generation for a boring German company who is producing, I don't know, knives. Yeah. So companies which are having a very high customer lifetime value or reseller lifetime value. Many of them are searching resellers, and they have no
Gotcha.
clue how online marketing is really working.
Yeah.
So if you just a PPC campaign and you give them leads for 100, 200, 300 euro per lead, they will print cash. So
Yeah.
it's if you combine the know-how of affiliate marketing and you do a little bit of deals. You go to companies who are not having the software set up for an affiliate marketing, and you are going to them and you are offering a solution. Sometimes the solution can be a simple landing page where you share the deal as the leads. Yeah, so you as an affiliate know that leads are coming in and they give you the information that they contacted the leads, that they try to sell something so that you are a little bit up to date. And you do your marketing. I think this is a big, big business opportunity, especially for skilled affiliates who are able to sell, I don't know, insurance leads, mass e-commerce products, weight loss products. So these are all, from the marketing point of view, this is red ocean poor, and there
Yeah.
is a big blue ocean out there, and we are not looking enough for this blue ocean, I think.
I totally agree. And in the US, there are some verticals that are, I mean, the US is many times a few years ahead of Europe when it comes to these things. And extremely popular verticals over there are the home services, lead generation, like pretty boring, like window replacement or roofing services or having your bathroom remodeled and services like these. They are super high value. Like, I don't know, renovating your bathroom will probably be 20, 30K. So if you can be the one who brings you someone that leads, then you can also charge a good amount for that lead, or maybe even get a rev share if you have a good partnership.
Yeah, and it's getting even more interesting. I was sitting on one table on the Founders Board Mastermind from Ryan Dice and Ronald Fraser. Ronald, he hates that. Ronald Fraser, sorry. And I was sitting on one table with PPC experts, which are only doing lead generation for startup and private investment funds.
Yeah.
So even putting it on a more higher level, how much they can squeeze out on one lead.
Yeah.
I did it. I did some marketing for do some company funding, and an investment lead
Yeah.
has the same price of an email marketing webinar registration with
That's
just
crazy.
name and email address. So here you get a full address of someone who raised, I want to invest 10K or 20 or 50K. And the lead price is the same as for email marketing, a webinar registration with less
Yeah.
data.
That's true. And also you have the no-shows sometimes and
Yes.
whatever. So
Yeah, 60% at the moment. Yes. Yeah.
yeah. And if you catch one of the big investors who are looking to deploy 7 figures or so,
Yes.
big tickets,
Yes.
that's even better.
Happened to me.
Oh,
Happened.
really? For
Yeah.
for what? For your own
Uh,
startups or?
yes, yes. Through the same method, lead generation, asking for money. I had a 7-figure investor. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Phew, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, pretty cool. I mean, this is just one more
Most of the
example.
money is burned already.
I didn't get any of
Different
it.
startup.
No,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. It's really interesting to see that this lead generation and email marketing that you can pretty much sell anything
Yes.
from the windows to the supplements to even finding investors for your startup. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's also a big freedom people in sales and marketing are having. So they have the freedom to go in every niche they are interested in. Yes.
Yeah.
And there are lots of boring niches who are printing money.
Yeah. Well, speaking also of startups, there's in this newsletter business ecosystem, there's also this trend that founders should have their own newsletters simply for personal branding. So not only the company should have a newsletter, but also you as the founder So you can build yourself up as a personal brand, as a voice in your space, and also attract investors or A players for your team, everything, because yeah, A players also want to work with other uh, top people. So yeah.
Yeah, we for all our or nearly all our content marketing, we use my personal account.
Yep.
This is simply working better. If the company is still small, personal brand makes double sense. Yes.
100%. And you seem to be converting well. But okay, at one point, so you were an affiliate, being super successful with launches, with email marketing, and but at some point you decided to start your own software. Do you remember what made you do this, and how did you
Now,
transition?
actually, even one of the first products I had, they were small software projects. So I had nearly all the time software projects running because at this time there were much more problems when it comes to using tools which are helping you to make landing page, to make a
Hmm.
membership area, to do all the payment things. So I did develop at first an online shop for digital goods. Then I made a membership software, and I was able to do a big launch and push in 1,000 customers. And at this time, I was so stupid. I know nothing about startups. I had no feeling what kind of value I just built
Yeah.
there. And I did a couple of big launches, and then I did straightforward, I don't know, 6 years, not much, and just lived out of the cash of this project and
Oh wow.
let it die actually at the end of the day. Um, but they had all the same purpose, helping small business owners to grow. And
Hmm.
also there were at this time a big overlap and still is with the creator industry. People who are producing content which they are giving for free or
Hmm.
premium content, um, uh, which are they selling. So I did a lot of software projects, most of them not successful, but I tried. And yeah, Quentin is quite successful, but we are just at the beginning.
Yeah. So you mentioned that you had a lot of different products, but not all of them were successful.
No.
Similar to any affiliate marketing campaign as well. Like, unfortunately, not every product is a home run.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I got a good story who was explaining it actually when it comes to success in business. When you have an idea, is it maybe a whole company or a project or a target? You have a chance just of 10%.
Hmm.
So your chances are not bigger. Even when you have later more experience, you can increase the chance a bit. But actually, like every pay-per-click campaign, most of them will not work. You just have to shoot again and again and again and hope that something is falling.
Yeah, it's true.
Um,
Yeah.
and this is actually how you have to handle whole business idea. You can be so sure that
Hmm.
everything is working, but the truth is your chance of success is maybe 10%, which means if you are able to place your bet many, many times,
Hmm.
one time you will hit.
Yeah. That's so
So
crazy. Yeah.
yeah, so just be able, just don't stop. If
Yeah.
something is not working, you learn something, try to
Yeah.
make it better the next time.
That's also a good point to start with MVPs then instead, because you cannot build 10 companies at a time. So you would probably be better off if you would start 10 MVPs, but test them fast and then collect data and see what happens.
Yes, yes, yes. I agree 100%, but I have a different view when I see how sustainable software development is really happening.
Mm.
Because you have the option, you have an idea for a feature, and
Mhm.
then you have two options. Do you want do we want to go the fast way, or
Mhm.
do we want to make it good? And what helped us with Quentin was always if we did something, we made it good.
Mhm.
So we with Quentin, we did not the way to make an MVP very fast and try even to squeeze lots of money out of it. So it took a long, long time. It really took a long time to have a product which is comparable to its competitors. So Quentin is not solving a small problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a big marketing automation tool, and you have to compete with HubSpot, Get Response, Mailchimp, and this was a long way. And yeah, actually, I was lucky. I was sure with other ideas, and they didn't work out. So, yeah,
Uh,
but I learned this way. There are if the barrier of entry
mm.
is really low, then it's difficult to make a sustainable business.
Mhm.
Let's take the agency business.
Mhm.
Yeah. The barrier to entry is so low. Everybody can do an agency. Everybody can say, okay, I do your social media videos, I do your pay-per-click. And because everyone can do it, the competition is really, really high. And on the other side, we have a strong focus on sending emails. We have our own email infrastructure. Actually, we can offer email API solutions for other software providers. And having
Mm.
this email infrastructure, try to build it yourself. It's such a pain in the ass. Actually, sending emails seems to be very easy if you take a look on the protocol and so on. But actually, sending mass emails which are reaching the inbox of the recipients is a difficult game. You have so many triggers where you can make mistakes, and you really have to find a balance between um, what is too strong and what are we able to do, what we are seeing, what is happening, and this is changing all the time. Yeah, so
Yeah.
looking on what counts 5 years ago and looking how advanced with AI the email providers are, yeah, evaluating how the engagement with the email is you send. It's getting more advanced and advanced, and this is actually a big barrier of entry. Yes,
Totally.
you can make a nice interface, you can make a process board or mind map who is doing something, but really try to build the machine who is able to do millions of tasks in a very short time and do prioritization. For example, you want that your confirmation mail is going out fast. Yeah,
Of
so
course.
these are small things, and yeah, and sending emails. So this is actually this. You are not seeing so many new email services coming out every day because it's difficult.
Yeah. And it's not even a guarantee that you will succeed with it. So like even
Yes.
if the barrier of entry is super high like this, I mean you can see it in the startup world every day. Even startups with millions of funding, also maybe only 10% of them make it and the other ones don't. So you still can fail.
Yeah, you will. Many of them will
Yeah.
fail. So
Most probably.
most of them, yes.
Yeah.
The idea of a VC investment,
Mm.
the normal metrics, they do 20 investments and hopefully one or two hopefully one will make it.
Yeah,
15 will die. Four will make,
yeah,
yeah, so la la, and
yeah.
one winner has to be there. And when you see the most successful venture capitalists and you see how their success rate is even lower.
Mhm.
So more than 15 companies
Mhm.
die, but the winners do exponential more. So yeah, very interesting game.
It's super interesting. And it has very similarities to affiliate campaigns as well. Like you mentioned before, you can launch 10 campaigns, but maybe only one only will be very successful. That's very
Yes,
similar, like a portfolio strategy almost.
yes. And some rules changed. So making an MVP with the tools you have now is easier than ever.
Yeah.
So if you want to make a small software, small AI tool, I see a huge market
Hmm.
for agents. So I see a
Nice.
really, really huge market for people who and on the other side, I think selling content is getting more and more difficult in times of valuable YouTube channels. So I think there will be a shift from going more in the software business, going more in the service business, a little bit away from selling pure content
Yeah,
because getting difficult.
I agree. And now that more and more people are chatting with ChatGPT and other tools, like this one-on-one communication is getting more and more valuable as well. Like maybe it's not scale. I mean, it's scalable. We can have 1,000 people on a Zoom call as well. That's pretty
Yeah,
scalable.
yeah.
But people are maybe, especially after all these lockdowns for a few years, looking for more interaction with real people as well. At the same time, like standard support questions can be done with AI.
Yes, yes. It's an interesting time we are living
Yeah,
in. So
it's
it's very interesting to see such a technical revolution. We will see how big it will be.
yeah,
And there are many, many open questions when it comes to AI. Interesting.
sure. Now, when it comes to portfolios of a VC, for example, if even the big companies with the most money have such a high failure rate, do you think smart money is more important than just money? Like, what makes this startup then successful? Or asked
I
differently, how did you, with your maybe affiliate background, were able to make Quentin a success instead
Oh, this was a
without
mixed
all the
question.
money?
So I cannot. When I raised money for my companies, I raised it through business angels. I didn't
Mhm.
made a VC funding round, so
Okay.
I don't can say now that I cannot say the point of view of an VC actually. And when it comes to what makes Quentin successful. Um, I think we we were one of the first providers in the German-speaking market who have such a visual flow builder.
Hmm.
So 2015, I think. No, 2016. I think we were one of the first who had this. So we had some first mover advantage when it comes to having a really nice interface and the idea how you can build also very complicated campaigns. So
Yeah.
you know, Quentin,
Yeah.
to say it technically, we are using concept maps, and this will
Hmm.
help you. This is helping you to keep an overview of what you built. So, for example, if you're using HubSpot and you try to set up a campaign for an automated webinar, you have many campaigns. So, and these campaigns are talking to each other,
Hmm.
and you have no visual connection actually.
Yeah.
How this campaign is now stopping this is very difficult to understand. And this we made good. also we try to be fair and nice. Just don't be an asshole. Sometimes helping a lot, yeah. So, um, yeah. So when you are selling a software, you are having software support questions from people
Hmm.
who are using your software the first time. They have no clue, and it's very difficult when you are a support agent in such a company to keep a smile on your face the whole day because you only get the shit.
Hmm.
You don't get emails. Hey, you are making this great.
Love your
You're getting
service.
this sometimes,
Yeah.
but yeah, but most of the time you get them in an unpleasant situation. They're
Yeah.
stuck.
Yeah.
They think something should work and it's not working. And train your, at first, we didn't start with support employees. We did it all by ourselves the first years, from the
Nice.
CEO, um, me in person, everybody who's working in the company did
Hmm.
support just to get a bigger understanding. And then we have one support person now a second,
Yeah.
yeah. And still I have an access to the support system because this is I had it a couple of years not, but now I have it again because sometimes business is happening there. A support question can also
Interesting.
be
Yeah.
very interesting for business openings, and also yeah, I have a good eye on this. So just being nice, just being reachable.
Yeah.
So, for example, we have telephone support. Some people like telephone support.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have a problem and you want to take
Exactly.
phone and talk to a person. And we are not giving this for free. You know our pricing. We are
Mhm.
from the pricing. We are very low. We are in the lower 25% when it comes to pricing. So comparable. It's very cheap.
Especially
And
for
it
B2B. Yep.
yes. Yeah, to talk numbers, I think Active Campaign is 3 times more expensive.
Mhm.
HubSpot, I don't know how much more expensive when you use the email marketing tool from them. You can say 15 times more expensive for many
Uh,
customers, especially if you have a little bigger list.
yeah, you shouldn't even send every day because you have a total sending cap, for example.
Most of the email senders doing it now.
Yeah.
We did a price increase last year, I think. Yeah, we did last year price increase, um, and we increased the prices, let's say, by 20%. In
Mhm.
the same time, most of our competitors doubled their prices.
Yeah.
Really, really, really. So, for example, Active Campaign, they did not even grandfather anymore. You have an account,
Yeah.
okay, you pay now double the price.
Yeah.
So we try to grandfather as long as we could. We don't promise, I don't know, endless grandfathering, but we try to be fair.
Yeah.
This is one thing what helps. So when it comes to what's making Quentin successful, and also because you never can have every feature you want. Yeah, never. Every day I would like to have a new feature. Yeah, but for the clients, it's most of the time not the best idea. So
Mhm.
do less, but do it good. So
Mhm.
this is our idea. For example, if you take a look on the CRM system, we have very little feature set, but the usability is high. So
Exactly.
this is our main selling point is usability.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And there's
and not stopping. So I started it, and it took a long time, but we are growing every year since. So
That's pretty good,
yeah,
yeah. That's also magic of having existing customers who stay on the product, like compared to affiliate marketing. That's Oh, except for those affiliates who build email lists, they can also have a similar effect.
Yes.
Yeah,
You have a real business. So,
exactly.
especially if you are in the world of products with a low barrier of entry, when it comes to e-commerce products, most of the time it's the same game. They find a new product, it's working very fine, and then the people start to copy it because you
Yeah,
just have to order from the same supplier in China, put your own label on it, and you have the
and
next competitors there.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we experienced this with our affiliate mastermind people who. So we were this small group, and everyone was doing the same. But since usually we would have been competitors because everyone was running the same campaigns, but every one of us was building their own email list. So, and since I was the only one who could send emails to my email list, so I had no competitors there. So, and that was really interesting, but because this way we could help each other because everyone had their own email business.
This is how I started to
Yeah,
build up my affiliate network. Yeah, having friends, having business partners is
yeah,
helping a lot. Yeah.
yeah, for sure. So now you are very successful in Germany, now also with Quentin, and you are expanding into the US markets. Is that correct?
Yes, this is correct. So, having a software, of course, has a huge benefit because technically speaking, you can sell it to the whole
Worldwide.
world,
Yeah.
worldwide. And if you have these options and some things are working, it's a step to really going to do it. And yeah, I was thinking about which countries do we prefer, what are we doing now, and what is actually possible for me as a person. For example, I don't speak French.
Yeah.
I don't speak an East European language or something like this. So I don't speak Spanish, but I speak English,
Yeah.
so a little bit. Um, I think enough to sell the software. And then you think, okay, do I go to the UK now or do I go to the US? Of course, UK, technically it's closer. But when it comes to selling a software, you don't have to meet in person anyway.
Hmm.
And to do the groundwork. So the decision was made to go in the US to actually start top down. And I 3 years ago, I was not experienced in flying to the US. Didn't know much about the culture. Of course, I was interested in marketing and sales strategies, but I haven't been there. So I started to make some travels to the US. So I was now 3 times there, and I booked already my flights for 2 flights this year. So in
Yeah.
April and in August, I will go there, and it was very interesting. So if you're a business owner and you have never been in the US, I really can recommend to go there. Also, it's a fantastic country. It's
Mm.
unbelievable to just drive with a car and yeah, experience the whiteness, say it this way.
Oh, on
Very,
the countryside,
yeah.
countryside, you mean? Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. So we drove with Heiko Häusler. I drove with a car from Las Vegas to Los
Yeah.
Angeles
I did that
through
too. I think
through
you
the
drive through
desert,
Arizona or something,
through the Death
or desert
Valley.
at least. Yeah.
Yeah, and
That's
yeah,
cool.
it was very interesting. It was very good. And so the decision was made to go to the US. So, especially if you want to sell enterprise products. So, what you're
Hmm.
seeing on the website is one product line we have. We have some really good clients. For example, Nestle is our client, and we will try to get more enterprise clients. And if you want to convince US big company, it's better to have a company in the US. So the same
Hmm.
thing when you are in Germany, it helps to
Yeah.
have all the data in Germany if you want
Yeah.
to sell to German customers. In the US, it's not much different. For a small marketer, they don't care if get responses in Poland. But for bigger companies,
Yeah.
it's better. And also, I got in touch with the business startup ecosystem of Silicon Valley, and it's impressive.
Hmm.
So if you are a technical founder, you have to see the Silicon Valley. Of course, there are now other hubs which are growing. Even in Austin, I
Yep.
checked out lots of events there, but it's when it comes to sheer numbers, it's you cannot compare it with the Silicon Valley, and also with the vibe. Everybody in this city is yeah, is in the startup world. They have a big understanding of company shares, of
Hmm.
employee and stock programs, doing an exit. This is a big understanding we are not having here in Germany.
Yeah. There's this spirit of building something also, like
Yes.
they're at the forefront of innovation always. And I mean, the biggest tech companies that even we in Europe use are from mostly California.
And it has a reason. So
Yeah.
in this small area, there are
Yeah. Facebook is from
um,
the Apple.
yeah, nearly every
Yeah.
other question. Which big software company is from Germany? Yeah, we have SAP,
Yeah, that's
and
it.
that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So and that's really it. So and
And
which
Quentin, we have Quentin.
and Quentin, yeah. Yeah, don't forget Quentin. Yeah. No, it's a different vibe. If you
Mm,
want to go international, this is a really good place. It's anyhow a good place just to see how business can be done. And it begins with simple and clear communication. So we are here, um, we are talking too much and doing
mm,
not enough. So in the US, if you go to network events, it's so straightforward. You
mhm.
have your small elevator pitch, and then the question is in the room, can I make money with you? And if not, you are not interesting anymore. See you. So, but
Okay, wow.
this is so efficient. So you
Yeah,
go to one event, you stay at this event for, let's say, 1.5 hours. You are talking to 10 people and go out with three, five leads at the end of the day. And you can have it one time, two times, three times a day there because
yeah.
there are so many events.
That's
So
crazy, yeah.
yeah, this is very interesting, and I
S-
think
s-
it's a good place. It's a good starting point.
Yeah. I have similar experiences when I go to international affiliate marketing conferences because everyone who has a booth there, they're obviously there to make business, to meet new affiliates, to meet new clients, to meet new partners. So of course, we do the small talk. Ha ha ha. Do you want a coffee? Blah blah blah. All fun, but in the end, it's like, do you have traffic? Can we buy traffic from you? And do you have an audience? Whatever,
Yeah.
because they also want to have a return on investment when they buy a booth for 20, 30, 50K. And me myself as well. I go there not for the free beer, not only, but also because I want to grow my business. So that's really cool, yeah. And
Yeah, network is helping a lot. Yeah.
yeah, but we have that only on the conferences, obviously, because everyone lives everywhere. But when you're in San Francisco or Palo Alto or where, then it's every day.
Uh, Many differences. So it begins, how much does it cost? So when I look here on Germany, of course, I am also in a very expensive mastermind in the US, but when
Mhm.
I see how much does it cost at the end of the day, it's very expensive here. In San Francisco, you have, because there are so many companies, because there are so many event sponsors, you have a big world of free events. So you can, uh, in the whole 2 months I have been in San Francisco, The most expensive ticket I bought was an event of Pegasus Ventures, I don't know, $60. And this was a huge convention. It was it was a big convention, and there were superstars and VCs
Wow.
everywhere, $60. And most of the time, you simply pay nothing, or maybe your drinks.
Mhm.
So, and yeah, it you are also going on lots of events because we know we can work with people together.
Yeah.
And for me, it's the same thing. So when it comes to the simple questions, how many leads I am
Mm.
able to generate by simply networking per month,
Yeah.
it's unbeatable there. So
Yeah.
if you are looking for B2B context, yeah, so a B2B context in the tech world, say it this
Yeah.
way.
And even with this $60 ticket, I mean, you get to speak with the top league, like the first league of investors, or maybe people who are working for them. So the
Yes,
the the lead quality, if you like, if you network with them and build a relationship, this can be a huge impact.
yes, yes.
To,
And you have to get an understanding how this world is working. So there are different areas. So there is this whole big free event world. There is a
Mhm.
second event world where um, so the demand is so high. So, some events are there where the demand is so high. So they start even with a waiting list and they really
Mhm.
look which people they are letting in. And the most inner circle are private dinners with the biggest investors.
Yeah,
I
like
didn't
always.
got there. I have to go
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I mean, you will, I'm sure, I'm 100% sure. You will find your way there. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. And it's very similar in the affiliate industry. There are these conferences, everyone can go there, but then there are some parties before the conference, some parties after the conference, and the dinners, obviously. Sometimes you only see from them after they happened, like when people
Yeah,
start posting about them on
yeah.
Instagram. But yeah, it's the way it is. And me myself, I cannot go to every dinner as well. So unfortunately, I will not be at every table as well. So yeah. What would you say can affiliates or our affiliate industry, what can we learn from first, maybe venture capital, startup scene, and also we as Europeans, what can we learn from the Americans when it comes to business and mindset?
I think affiliate marketing has still, in most of the cases, a big flaw. You have so little control about
Mhm.
what's happening. So you have at first product trends. You are every time you are chasing the next product. So you are chasing the next thing. And on the other side, you have vendors. And when they see how much money is there to make, they can cut commissions. So you don't really have something which is belonging to you besides the list you can grow and which obviously has a worth. Yeah, so no question there. But when I think when I have like I said in the beginning, so sometimes we can put the same effort in a different task and
Mhm.
just achieve more. So when I have an expertise in doing lead generation, this is one of the most valuable thing you can bring
Mhm.
to the table when it comes to finding maybe a technical co-founder for doing a software project or doing something else. So long term, if I would do affiliate marketing long term, I would always take a look on own products, on own businesses to really own what I am doing to have much more control over it.
Yeah.
And this brings the real multiplier on the table, which in the affiliate world, not many people are talking about, this is the company valuation.
Mhm.
So, what kind of company valuation do you have when you say I can hack Facebook ad accounts and I can make
I,
15K, 30K per month? This is still nothing where you will ever find a person who is paying significant money for it. So, if you if you are really, for example, you are going in a red ocean business, you are doing such a private health clinic or a cosmetic or I don't know, something like this where similar products are sold, you still have a much better business. So one of the message I would give to, of course, no advice is for everybody, but I would consider to making own products, and I would also recommend um, to really dive a week or two into this topic of company startup valuation to just get a little bit of understanding what's possible. Because most of the time, you need some money and you will find investors for them, and you just lose a little bit of your company
Mhm.
to make things happen where you would not be able to make them happen if you would try it on your own. So, and we need um, we need to be brave a little bit to take a risk, and we don't have to be too scared because startup investors, um, most of them, they should know the risk and they do it because of the risk. And
Mhm.
yeah, we should raise more money. We should do more own products and businesses.
Yeah. I also see a big trend in going, having your own brand also as an affiliate, like especially in the not in e-commerce, obviously, but that would be e-commerce, not affiliate anymore. But in the lead generation space, where you would have at least in the front end a proper own brand. I think in Germany, one of the biggest ones that are very similar to this business model would be Check24.
Yeah,
They are because the business model underlying is always
lead
we have,
generation.
sorry,
Yeah, it's a lead generation
it's lead
business.
generation, exactly. And maybe I can work with Allianz or insurance, one of the biggest companies in the world, and sell them leads and as an affiliate, like under the radar. Or I can build a proper brand where I could even make advertisement on radio, like a proper brand. And if you can have a proper brand as a lead generation with the affiliate business model on the back end, then you already create more enterprise value. Because if people start searching, your brand as well, because they know you always have the best deals or whatever, then I think that's a nice evolution of the affiliate business.
Yes, and to make it not too open here with the topics, one of the if I would have the time to do
Hmm.
it, I would do small and micro M&A
Hmm.
businesses. So, for example, what you just said, you will find publishing business who are
Yep.
not digitalized
Yeah.
or not
Newspapers.
enough digitalized,
Yeah.
and the whole business model from a publishing company is changing to a lead generation model. This is
Exactly.
actually what is happening now. Of
Yep.
course, they go digital with their products, but instead of just selling ad space, they sell direct the leads, and maybe they have their own affiliate network, which is
Yep.
helping to
And cutting, exactly, and cutting out the middlemans. Like
yeah.
there's always then there's
Now
a broke.
be the middleman. It's,
Yeah, or even, I mean, one of the most interesting things would be, and I see it in the US with a few people, is that instead of selling the lead to the insurance agent, they make a joint venture with them. So you don't only get paid for the lead, but
yeah.
also if someone buys this life insurance policy, then you get a big commission for that. But now also you have one client, and then they buy a second insurance, third insurance.
Yeah.
And so I think this basically what you said, lead generation is one of the most valuable skills, and used it in such a way can have probably 10, 20 times more
Yes.
impact.
Yeah. And you're spending still the same time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whole day working.
Yeah, and yeah, but also when you're spending your money anyways, then in ads, then you can also spend it on your own, pretty
Yeah.
much. And yeah, really, really cool. So, are you also looking for affiliates in the US, or is your marketing plan for there?
It always takes longer than you expect, but this
Hmm.
is the first go-to-market strategy. Yeah, so this was one of the reason I booked a place in the Founders Board Mastermind.
Hmm.
I go the same way, do some networking, find affiliates, especially smaller affiliates in the
Hmm.
beginning, and start to develop the market a little bit. Of course, it's our website is translated in English, our handbook
Hmm.
is translated in English, but this is not perfect. So we have to invest to set up some nice funnels, to do the onboarding in English better, to find good partnerships with some smaller affiliates who are willing to go with us the first step. So we have a solid software, but here and there the communication will not be perfect at the moment.
Okay.
And
Startup vibes.
startup vibes, yes. In Germany, we
Yeah.
solved lots of the problems.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the US, so
Yeah.
such small things like dollar integration is not
Okay.
ready.
Yeah.
So I'm still not in the real sales mode. So if you are interested to use a Quentin account for free for quite some time, you can. Jonathan will have a link where you can test it, and also
100%.
maybe if you have some friends, you can contact me. We can exceed the testing period here. Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty cool. So that's also how people can reach out to you if they're interested in either using your software or being an affiliate. What's the best way to get in touch with you?
I think one of the best ways in the international context is LinkedIn. You will find me on
Mhm.
LinkedIn, Daniel Dierks. And also you can visit Quentin.com. You can register for the affiliates program or get a free account. Or
Yeah.
let us know how we can help you when it comes to marketing automation and CRM.
Yeah, absolutely. And for all the affiliates listening who are interested in lead generation, you guys, I mean, I only know it from the German support, but I guess it's in English the same. You can reach out for any questions and the automations on how the lead gets in and how to promote it to different places. That's pretty cool. And I know your support is always happy to help with these things too.
Yes, yes, very
So,
good.
and now since, for example, my old email tool, Aweber, they tripled their prices.
Oh, they just tripled the prices. This
Yeah,
was actually the first provider I were happy with.
yeah,
So
me too.
I worked long time with Aweber. It's a solid system. I got my first autoresponder
Mhm.
sequences set up there.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
it works. I mean, it works.
yeah.
It just got 3 times more expensive without being 3 times better. So,
This is what happens when market get consolidated.
yeah,
So many
probably.
of these companies are bought up.
Maybe they are preparing for that. Maybe,
Maybe even that, or
or
they
they
are
just got,
already
who knows?
sold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, awesome. Daniel, I think I could talk with you for many more hours, especially super interesting how you now can combine your experience with affiliate marketing and also startups, which you are learning right now so much about. Maybe we'll get a chance to make a second one.
I'm happy to be here. Just let me know.
And maybe if we're crazy enough, we'll meet someday in San Francisco somewhere and do a live one.
Yeah, so I told you I'm there in April. I'm there in August for sure. Both time for
Yeah.
minimum 1 month. So this is the planning.